Real men with beards watch MHL SportsCenter. Serious business.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jim Flanagan here. You're watching MHL SportsCenter, recapping games from last night, from February the 1st here. A lot of games here. We had 14 teams competing last night, whole bunch of games. Let's kick things off here. We got first matchup, the Banana Show taking on Blood, Sweat, and Beers. Game number one, the Beers dominating time of attack and shots on goal here. Also, but penalties here, and the Blood, Sweat, and Beers win game number one, 6-2 final here. Kuzi 87 with 4 goals and 1 assist, and then Cool Fumble also with 4 assists as well. Both Rocco and Saints goalie had the other goals in that 6-2 final. Moving on here, game number 2. A much closer game here. Blood, Sweat, and Beers take a 2-1 lead in the first. Both teams scoring 2 in the second. And then Blood, Sweat, and Beers hang on to this one and win it 4-3 final. Penalties hurting Banana Show here once again, as Blood, Sweat, and Beers go 3-4-6 on the power play. Kuzi 87, 2 power play goals, one of them being the game winner in that 4-3 final. Cool Fumble and Rocco had the other goals for the Beers. Then game number 3, Banana Show up here 1-0 in the first, but Kuzi ties it in the second period. It's 1-1 in the third, tied up, and then it's going to be Bodie. Bodie scores in the third for the Blood, Sweat, and Beers, which ends up being the game winner here. 2-1 final. Beers win, and they sweep. They take 0-3 from the Banana Show. Next matchup, we got the Face Painters taking on Sacrilegious Saints. Game number 1, Saints take a 2-1 lead in the second. It's the Unheard and Shameless scoring there for the Saints. But the Face Painters are going to rally, come back here. They tie it up in the third, and they're going to send this game to overtime. And we're scoreless in the first OT. Going to go to double overtime here. And then finally, in the second overtime, it's going to be Viva La Vida for the Face Painters. Gets the game winner here, and it gives them the 3-2 win. Game number 2, Face Painters coming out strong here, 4-0 after 2. Viva La Vida with a hat-trick here. He had 3 goals, and 3 of them coming off shore-handed hat-trick there. Crazy. Scribbles McNasty with the other goal there. But the Saints do fight back here in the third period with 3 goals in the third. Cut the lead down to 1, but they run out of time here and lose 4-3 final. Only capitalizing on one of their power plays. They went 1-4-6 on the power play and giving up 3 short-handed goals. Hurt the Saints here in that 4-3 final. Game number 3, Face Painters with a 4-2 lead here after 2. Scribbles McNasty with 2 big goals for the Face Painters. But here come the Saints once again. They're going to rally back in the third with 2 big goals here that ties it up this time, and they're going to send this game to overtime. We go to OT here, and it's going to go to another double overtime. But this time, it's going to be for the Saints. They come out clutch here big win. They win 5-4. Dion Hurls and Tyburn with the other goal. He had 1 goal and 4 assists as the Saints win 5-4 in that one. Moving on here, next matchup, the Red Hot Seaside Snipers taking on I Can't Drink This, It's Warm. Johnny 5 picking up a lot of waivers here as he's missing a lot of guys for this series here. And the Snipers to an explosive start here in the first, up 3-0 already, and they win it 4-2 final. Chunky Feces and Global 2 goals each. Yambag having 3 assists. Game number 2, we're tied up 2-2 in the first. Johnny 5 and Lupi scoring there for I Can't Drink This. But then in the second period here, Yambag and Chunky Feces scoring a goal each for the Snipers. And then the Snipers go on and win it 4-2 final. Chunky Feces had a hat-trick here, 3 goals. Global had an assist on all 4 goals here. 4 assists for him. Game number 3, it's going to be a sweep here. It's going to be a 5-2. Snipers, once again, I mean, they come off a great start here. 4-1 in the first. End up winning it 5-2. Global with 2 goals, 3 assists. Yambag, 2 goals, 1 assist. And Chunky Feces with 1 goal, 2 assists. Big night there for Global. Whole bunch of assists in that series as they take all 3. Then next matchup, it's the Bayside Tigers taking on the Grease Grapplers. Game number 1. Grapplers only getting 3 minutes time of attack here in game number 1. And Tigers capitalize 2-4-3 on the power plays here as they win it 5-3 final. Sainus Pone here knocking out ODB in the fight there. WG Phil, aka AC Slater, with 2 goals, 2 assists. Both defensemen here, Barus and Tackle Dummy, and also Sainus Pone, a goal each. Game number 2, we're going to be all tied up here. It's 3-3 at the end of regulation. Octizzi for the Grapplers here, staying strong in between the pipes there. He had 17 saves in overtime as well, coming out big, forcing it to go to a double overtime here. And then finally in double OT, I believe we have the game winner here. Yes, we do. It's going to be Johnny Blaze here coming out big. Game number 2, getting the game winner. He had 2 goals, 1 assist. Both Joe Stowe and ODB with the other goals there in that 4-3 final. WG Phil there for the Tigers in the losing effort. He had 13 takeaways, but they couldn't manage to get the game winner there. 4-3. Grapplers win that one. Moving on here. Game number 3. Grapplers jumping to an early 3-0 lead in the first. And they're going to win it 5-2 final here. Superstar in net for the Tigers. Not looking so hot here. As he allowed 5 goals on 7 shots. Only managing game there. Not so good for the Tigers. Joe Stowe, 2 goals, 3 assists. ODB also with 2 goals, 2 assists. And Hands of God on defense there. 1 goal, 1 assist. As the Grapplers take that series there, 2 out of the 3 games. Let's move on. We've got 3 more series to go here. Next matchup, it's Toucans of Whoop-Ass taking on the Splintered Shafts. Game number 1, it's Hollywood Bob giving the Shafts the early 1-0 lead in the first. But the Toucans of Whoop-Ass come back here in the second period with a goal. After 3, we're tied up here 2-2. We're going to go to overtime. And then in OT, I believe we have the game winner here. If we could bring it up here. Yes, we do. And game number 1 here for the Shafts. Siegel here with the OT game winner. He's just, I believe, just trying to dump it on net there, and it manages to go in on the backhand there. Siegel gets the game winner. He had 2 goals, 1 assist as the Shafts win it 3-2 final. Next, game number 2. Another overtime game here. It's tied up 4-4 here, high scoring game. Seagull having 2 goals for the Shafts here. But the captain here for Toucans and Whoop-Ass, Holy Diver, with a hat-trick here. He had 3 goals, but he wasn't done yet. As we go to overtime here, Holy Diver once again coming out big. Not only did he have a hat-trick, but he gets the game winner here in OT. He's going to get 4 goals, 1 assist. I believe we do have the highlight here on that game winner. Let's bring that up. Here we go. Holy Diver with the OT right there. Gets the rebound, picks it up. And Draco 6 had the other goal there. He had 1 goal, 4 assists. As Toucans and Whoop-Ass win it 5-4 final. Next, the rubber match here. Game number 3. Tied up 2-2 in the first here. Shafts just dominating on the faceoffs here. 23 out of and only losing 7 of the faceoffs. And then in the third period here, it's going to be Hollywood Bob for the Shafts, who gets the third goal there, which ends up being the game winner there, as the Shafts win it 3-2 final there. Hollywood Bob 2 goals, 1 assist. Seagull with the other goal, and Buckeye Dude having 3 assists. Next matchup, it's the victorious Valornians taking on Madhouse on Madison. Game number 1. Madhouse up to a 2-1 lead in the third, and then in the third period, they're just going to let it pour on here. 4 goals here in the third period as they win it 6-1 final here. Magilla was playing in net for the Madhouse, but not facing much here. 6-1 final. Most of the scoring there done by NJ Ski. I believe we have one of the goals there in the third period. There we go. NJ Ski getting a hat trick here. 3 goals, 1 assist for him. That's how the night went there. Couldn't pick up the puck there. Waiver pickup, 1-man army getting a goal, 3 assists. And Jayco with 2 goals, 1 assist. Let's move on here. Game number 2. Excuse me. Game number 2. Madhouse on a tear here once again. Flawless here in game number 2 as they win it 7-0. 7-0 shutout. A shutout win here. A big shutout for the King here. I believe we have a late third period save here for the King, which he did hold on to the shutout there with that save right there. A clutch save in that third. 7-0 though here. And majority of the scoring here, once again, it's NJ Ski. He had 5 goals, 1 assist, 2 of them coming off a power play there. And then we also had Jayco. Jayco with 2 goals, 5 assists. I believe we have one of the goals there by Jayco. There late in that third period right there. Let's take another look at different angle there. Jayco, 2 goals, 5 assists. And then D. Mitch, newly acquired in the trade there, he had 3 assists. Moving on here, game number 3. Madhouse up 3-1 in the third. And then another third period explosion here by Madhouse as they win it 6-1 final blowout here. NJ Ski managing 4 goals, 2 assists. I believe we have another highlight here by NJ Ski. Might go to the highlight reel for during the week there for top 10. Right there, 3-on-1 there. JJDM left by himself on defense there, and NJ Ski makes him pay right there. Top shelf. He had 5 goals, 1 assist. I mean, in game 3 he had 4 goals, 2 assists. Jayco with a goal and assist, and also D. Mitch with a goal and assist. Madhouse just dominating here. I mean, just destroying the Valornians. Let's take a look at one of the checks here by Jay Spiral, and that basically set the tone there in that series, just hammering their opponents. Let's move on here. The final series, it's the Peter North Stars against the War Pigs, and North Stars gonna continue their dominance here. Game number 1. 7-4 final here. D. Mark coming out big for the North Stars with a hat trick, 3 goals, 3 assists. Jason Morsky 1 goal, 6 assists, and Marty McFly 2 goals, 1 assist. Game number 2. Warpix take a 1-0 lead in the first, but then it's all North Stars. North Stars 3 goals in the second period, and they're going to win it 4-2 final. Jay Zamorski with a hat trick here. He had 3 goals, 1 assist, and also 11 takeaways by Jay Zamorski. Marty McFly with 1 goal, 2 assists. Game number 3, not much different here. They're going to sweep, and Peter North Star is going to improve to 12-2-0 here in season number 8. A blowout, 7-1 final, game number 3. They went 3-4-6 on their power play. Bills 32 assists, D. Mart 2 goals, 3 assists, and Jay Zamorski, the captain there, 1 goal, 3 assists. It's all the matchups from last night, a lot of them. We've got games lined up tonight as well. You're watching SportsCenter, which comes to you Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then just a couple of minutes here, we're going to go over to the Flan Fan Show, the radio show with Giant 918, myself, and Al McGraw. And then a reminder, Sunday nights, it's Moose Roundup, the jam-packed video show there with multiple co-hosts. We got live stream there, also with a lot of highlight videos. So that's it for today. See you guys on the Flan Fan Show. Good night, everybody.